going on? This is Michael Terry. This is my friend Everett Patton, and today I'll be interviewing him, kind of learning about his life story, what he's been through, how he's overcome it, and hopefully it'll give some value to you guys to understand, how you can overcome hardships in your own life. So thank you, Everett, for being here with me today.
Yeah, absolutely,
Appreciate
Mike.
you taking the time out and
No worries, man.
letting the interview go on. So, give us a little background about yourself. Like, how were you raised? Where'd you grow up? A little background of you.
Well, I grew up in Concord, California here. Lived here until I was about 19 years old, then moved up to Chico and now back here at home. Lived in a pretty nuclear family structure. Mom, dad, brother, dog, cat.
Yeah.
White picket fence kind of thing.
Gotcha.
But there were some hardships along the way and some things I did have to overcome, and I feel almost happy I had to.
Yeah.
Made the person I am today. So
I was just about to say that. Did you think it made you the person that you are today? You're stronger because of those situations, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody is shaped by not the obstacles they go through necessarily, but how they overcome them.
Yeah.
And
wow. Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. Give us a little, if you'd like to, go into a little depth of maybe, you don't have to explain the specifics about what had gone on in your family, but you can give us a general idea of how you've gone through it and overcome it, so that way people can kind of maybe benefit from it. Someone that's maybe in a similar situation that's going through depressing life experience in their family, maybe a family member passed away, maybe someone's addicted to drugs, it might give someone some value from that.
Right. There were, multiple things that went on, but, probably one of the bigger things is when I was 16 years old, my brother started using heroin, which was just kind of a result of our house being foreclosed and some financial hard times. My parents went through theirs as well, and, it escalated, and when I was 19 years old, he actually overdosed on heroin. And so I lost my only brother when I was 19. And, at first I kind of held off on the grief, tried to do the strong man thing and, walk it off. And, I tell you, it's that definitely prolonged what needed to be.
Dealt with.
Yeah, but, it's sometimes things happen. That's life. You can't go back and change it. It is what it is. And the best thing I realized to do is just take my life as a blessing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I survived it. My parents survived it. We're still here. I still have family. I think family goes farther in blood. My friends, my cousins, those are my brothers and sisters now.
Yeah.
And I think if I had stopped my life there and just sat down and gave up, that wouldn't be respecting my brother.
Yeah.
I think the best thing I could do for him is be happy.
Live on, because that's what your brother would want, right?
Well, that's what he wanted when he was alive, so...
Yeah, he wouldn't want you to sit
gone,
there. Absolutely, man. I really appreciate you for, just being so open and sharing that. That's, that must be really tough to share. No one can compare to that situation. That's a unique situation in itself. But, I went through, I don't want to say a similar situation, but I lost my father,
Right.
And so, going through that, I had to overcome a lot of hardships. I had to deal with depression, and I had to learn that, it makes you who you are today. And what I've learned from my experiences, and you probably learned from your experiences, is you go through that, and you're able to help other people that are in similar situations now because you've already been through that. You've overcome it. So now you have the ability to be like, okay, you're going through something like this. Let me help you and show you how I did it. So that way it's easier.
Yeah, and the best thing you can do is talk to people.
Yeah.
Don't, it's mental and physical pain. You can't walk this off. It's something you got to tell people about.
Absolutely.
Tell them how you're feeling. If you need to cry, you cry. If you feel so, crazy, you're laughing about it, and laugh about it.
Yeah.
Just feel what you need to feel.
There's so many emotions going through you when something like that happens. And if, anyone watching hasn't been through something like that, you can only imagine the pain and the experience you go through. But you just kind of have to grow through it. What I've learned from going to counseling is you can never push it aside. You can never just forget about it. You have to accept it and be like, hey, this happened to me. This makes me who I am today. And without this experience, I wouldn't be the person I am right now. Even though, I lost my dad, you lost your brother, it's very a
So
sucky
it's a
situation.
death of a loved one.
Yeah.
You know, it's similar. It's
Yeah, it is. But, you know, everything's unique. There's no same situation. But, you know, the whole thing about this is like, you know, you're just so strong from it. You're so positive. I mean, what are you looking forward to now? Like you
I
got this
appreciate that,
beautiful,
man.
you got
I
this
do.
beautiful life coming
do.
at you. You're just so like outgoing, bubbly. You're just a really good guy, man. And I really respect you as a person. And, you know, I know you're gonna go places, but like, what are you up to now? Like, how have you overcome that? What have you done? What activities have you gotten into to kind of to handle that stress and that depression?
well, hey, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
Big time.
dude, of course.
Man, I just, you know, every day is its own.
Yeah.
Just try to get excited about everything. You know, every day I go to school, maybe it used to feel like I didn't want to wake up for school, didn't want to go to work, but now I feel like it's a blessing that I'm alive and I'm able to go to school, able to go to work,
Yeah.
able to come home.
What got you to that mindset, though? What brought you to that mindset from going to depressed, like this sucks, to, oh, you know, I have a blessed life, I get to live, I have family. You know, you're looking at the glass half full instead of half empty. You're looking at what you do have instead of what you don't have.
Right. Well, man, I just figured that was a big realization that life's temporary.
Yeah.
You only get one, you don't get a lot of it. You know,
So short.
maybe you live for, you know, hopefully 75, 80 years. Maybe you live for 40, 30. Things happen.
Yeah.
You know, take time as a blessing.
Absolutely.
Not everybody gets as much as you do.
Yeah, it's very true. Life is a blessing. And just remember, one thing I've really learned in just dealing with depression and things like that, everything in life is temporary. Everything is temporary. Nothing lasts forever. And whatever hardships you're going through right now, whatever problems you're dealing with right now, they're not going to last forever. So just understand that and be able to think into the future and believe that better things are on their way. So I just really want to thank you, Everett. I really appreciate your time, man. I really appreciate the talk with you. You're an awesome dude, and I know you're going to go places. And, yeah, really appreciate it, man. So
yeah, you know, and I said what I could say. Obviously, you know, I could talk for hours about every little detail about the situation. So
yeah, and we could have more interviews too, man.
If there is anybody out there that has went through a similar thing, you know, feel free to reach out.
Absolutely. We would love to help. Comments, you know, that's what it's all about. It's building a community, because you can't go through these things on your own. You need a team to help you, right?
Absolutely.
You need people to talk to. You need people to like, you know, just be there for you.
We're a herd animal.
Yeah, you can't handle life by yourself.
Humans are in groups.
Yeah,
for a reason,
absolutely.
you know?
So I really appreciate your time, Everett, and this interview was awesome. If you liked this, if you got any value from it, please comment, subscribe, let us know. We want to help more people. We want to let people know that everything's going to be all right, and it's all about the community you're surrounding yourself with and the mindset that you have. So, again, thank you, Everett. Appreciate you. Love you, man.
I love you too, brother.
And we'll talk again soon.
All right, sounds
all
good.
right, peace out.